Today we uncover the story of Daniel, a man whose faith was tested in the most terrifying way, yet whose life proves that lies destroy, but God's truth and love protect the faithful. Imagine being thrown into a pit of hungry lions, not for doing wrong, but for staying faithful to God. This is Daniel, a man who chose faith over fear, even when jealousy and lies tried to destroy him. Daniel was not born in Babylon. He was a foreigner, torn from his homeland. He lived in a strange land filled with foreign kings and customs. Many would have given in to fit the culture, but Daniel stayed loyal to God. Over the years, Daniel's honesty, wisdom, and faith made him rise higher and higher in service. King Darius even planned to set him over the entire kingdom, but this made the other officials afraid. If Daniel ruled, they would lose their power, their influence, and their pride. So they plotted against him, not by proving him unfit, but by using lies. The officials flattered King Darius into making a law that all prayers be directed to him, exploiting his pride and desire for loyalty. "Make a law," they whispered, "that no one may pray to any god or person except you, O king, for 30 days. Though Daniel was already loyal, the officials flattered King Darius with false honor. They made the king believe that a law demanding prayers to him would secure unity, but in truth, it was a trap meant to destroy the one man he trusted most. The trap was simple. They knew Daniel prayed to God daily, no matter the cost. When Daniel heard of the new law, he did not hide or compromise. He went home, opened his window, and prayed as he always had. His faith was not shaken by fear. The advisors caught Daniel and rushed to the king. Though King Darius respected Daniel, the law could not be changed. With a heavy heart, the king ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. King Darius, full of regret, spent the rest of the day searching for a way to save Daniel, but the law could not be changed. With a heavy heart full of regret, worried for the man he trusted most, he whispered a final hope: "May your God rescue you." The cavern was cold and silent, except for the low growls. Hungry eyes glowed in the darkness as the lions circled closer. Any moment could have been his last. Yet Daniel did not cry out, nor did he run. He knelt, steady in faith, whispering prayers into the shadows. And while the world expected his end, God had not forgotten him. Suddenly, a light brighter than fire filled the place. An angel of the Lord appeared, radiant, strong, and full of God's power. At once, the lions grew silent, and they lay down in peace at Daniel's feet. Through faith and God's deliverance, Daniel remained unharmed, a living testimony that the Lord is greater than any danger. After a sleepless night, King Darius rose early and hurried toward the lion's den, heavy with worry, yet holding on to hope. When he reached the cave, King Darius stood at the entrance, nervous yet hopeful, calling out in a trembling voice, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you?" To his joy, Daniel answered, "My God hath sent his angel and hath shut the lions' mouths, that they have not hurt me. Forasmuch as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt." Daniel replied. The king realizes he had listened to lies and took Daniel out of the den, glad to see that Daniel was unhurt. Immediately after Daniel was lifted out unharmed, the king ordered the conspirators to be thrown into the den. The king proclaims to the nation, "The God of Daniel is the living God, and he endures forever." God's love protects the faithful. Honesty builds trust, but jealousy and lies destroy both the liar and the one who listens blindly. Jealous whispers and lies nearly destroyed an innocent man, but God's truth and protection proved stronger than envy, pride, and fear. Daniel's story reminds us to stay faithful. Do not act in jealousy, and always test what you hear before believing it, for only God's word stands firm forever. If you enjoyed today's story about Daniel and his journey, be sure to like and subscribe to join us for more. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.